I'm Steve Mould.
I'm Matt Parker.
This is Maths Gear, where we sell nerdy maths things.
Including nerdy maths games.
So we've got Tantrix here. Now, Tantrix is made up of these hexagonal tiles. I'm familiar with...
They come in a hexagonal pack too, which is kind of cool.
That's incredible.
If you had enough of these, you could play a kind of meta game with the packs.
Would that work? Oh, yeah, so maybe you could join up the... Anyway, that's for another video.
Also instructions.
I'm familiar with the kind of solitaire version of Tantrix, which is where you take the tiles. So I'm going to take the first 3 tiles. They're numbered, so I'm going to take 1, 2, and 3. You can see that number 3 is yellow. So when I turn them over, my job is to create a yellow loop. I'm a genius.
And that is the game. No, there's more.
That's
there's
That's
more.
the end. It's terrible. No, okay, so we keep going. So I'm going to add the 4th.
Where's 4?
Here.
Okay, but 4's red, Steve.
4 is red. What? So I'm going to create a red loop this time. So here we go. If I go like that. No, that's not...
Okay, I found 6 and 7. They're both blue.
Okay. So there we go. There's my red loop. Okay. So I'm going to add... Oh, 5. I think 5 should be red as well. There we go.
Okay, cool.
I'm good at
finding numbers. Now it's another red loop.
Okay, so...
Well, you're extended now. That's the problem.
No, I don't.
I think you had it a moment ago. Right, so you can gradually work your way up through all the different numbers. No, well done.
No, that's wrong. You see, because all these other loops, they have to work as well. So I'm just going to turn that around. Pop that in there. Okay.
Back of the net.
Great.
Good work.
It's almost like I planned that as a little tutorial.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the solo version, and you just work through all the tiles, getting bigger and bigger loops. Easy for me to say. It gets harder and harder and harder. I am only at 10 so far.
Oh, that's a good start.
Yeah,
now there is a 2-player version which I came across first. I found the 1-player one later on. So all of these on the back have little fragments of networks on them. As you can see, Steve was trying to join them up to make a loop of the one colour. You can play it competitively with a number of people who are all trying to make loops at the same time. Now for the 2 or more player version, you start with them all in the bag.
Okay.
So as you can see,
it's so easy to put them in the bag.
I mean, that's just it's such a
one
good
of the
bag.
features. They don't even mention it in the blurb.
They should bring that up in the instruction booklets. Okay, so they are all in the bag. We now take 6 at random each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now I'm red, and you're red. I'm going to yellow. Yeah. Okay, so we now take turns putting them in the middle. So I'm going to go first and put that one there in the middle. Okay. Now, the one you add has to form loops that are consistent colours.
Okay, so I'm red, so I'm going to try to do red loop. Okay.
But I'm trying to make a yellow loop, so I can't, that one won't fit. I need a yellow next to a blue, so I can put that one there. Look at that.
And I guess I should try and defeat.
Now, each time you put one down, you get second place. So you should always have, this is where I went wrong, you should always have 6 in front of you. Okay, you're up next.
And I'm going for big loops.
Yeah, big loops.
Okay. So, like, I could create a small one, and that would give me...
Yeah, but that goes...
That's wrong. Alright, shut up. Okay, so...
There you go. Now,
so what colour are you? You're not blue, are you?
No, I'm yellow. Okay, so you're now dangerously close to closing that little red, or you get one more to replace.
Okay.
The problem is, at the end of the game, you score only based on your longest line, so all the shorter ones don't count. If you close it, you get the points double the length of the line. If it's an open line, you just get the points of how many... tiles are along it. So at the moment that would be worth 3.
Yeah.
If you close it in 4, you'd get 8 points at the end. But I suspect you can do better than that. So I'm going to pop that one there. Because I'm thinking I'll bring this yellow one all around here somewhere.
So, alright, well, maybe, so I could, if in theory, sort of,
you could take your time in theory.
Yeah. So I'm trying to send you...
so you've sent my yellow back the other way. Yeah, that's what yours is. Thanks a lot. Except you are not allowed to do that move because you have left a 3-sided point that are all the same colour. And there is no piece that will ever fit in there.
Okay.
So as a slightly obscure rule, you can never leave a 3-sided section all the same colour. Right. Okay, so what am I going to do now? I'm going to try and bring... So, here we go. Now, I can't do... Oh, here we go. Now, I have now created the first 3-sided gap in the game.
Okay, that's called a...
A three-sided gap. I don't know. There's a
There
name
is
for
it's
it. There is
called
a
a gobble or
name.
something,
I call it a forced spot. You can
Okay.
call it a gobble. If you read the instructions, they call it a gobble.
Do they?
spot.
I just said
they
that.
genuinely
Oh, okay.
do. That's. I mean, what are the odds? So a gobble spot. If you can go in it, you have to, or a forced spot, which is why I call it a
Okay.
forced spot. So if I have a piece which I can put in there, so it will be.
So if it's
can't.
your go, you have to fill that or do nothing.
Yep. Oh, you have to fill it. If you can't fill it, then you get your normal go.
Oh,
But I've already had my go, so I can't fill it. Now it's your go. So whenever it's your move, the first thing you have to do is fill any forced spots. That
If
are
I
about-
can.
If you can. So you can do that one.
Okay, so I do that.
And you get to replace it.
Oh yeah, and I get another go because I
Yep, yep. So hypothetically, there may have been another forced spot, or you may have made a new one by doing that. There aren't any. You get one free move.
Okay, I tell you what, blue is doing.
Blue is kicking both of us. Yeah. Okay, now you've left a new forced spot.
Yeah.
So now, if you can fill that, you have to.
Oh, well, even so, I keep
Yep.
going.
So the way you'll go
Oh,
is.
this is great. So I can extend my go
Yeah,
by great.
yeah.
Okay, great.
So the way your go works is you initially fill any forced spots you can while replenishing your tiles if you use any. You get one free move, and then once again you fill in any forced spots that you can. And
Okay,
so you get
so-
3 phases to your go. So Steve's just checking if he can fill that one.
Just checking my.
So
go
you're
phase.
going to need green, yellow, blue in
Yeah,
that
here we
order.
go.
There you go.
You would have thought. No, that's.
Oh, wait.
Hold on, is
No,
that even
no.
possible?
Maybe. I mean, there will be a piece that will fit
Is,
there.
yeah,
Okay,
it's
so
like-
you can't go there.
It's a straight. I need a straight white, straight yellow. Actually, that's the issue.
That's the
no,
issue.
no,
No, because when it's my go, phase 1, I have to fill any forced spots, so I am forced to pop that guy in there,
Okay, all right.
and then I replace it. I then get one free move, and you can start to use your free moves
So you can
to
start
force, because
Yeah.
I can look at yours and go, if I put something here, then you'll be forced to fill that spot.
Only if you can't go there.
And if I come there, yeah, exactly. So I've
So
got
you
to
can
make
s-
sure.
yeah.
So you can actually use the other players' pieces to your advantage to fill in your spots. Now I need to do.
So you can look several moves ahead actually. So it's a bit like chess. Like the further moves,
The further ahead you're thinking, the better you're going to do.
If I do that, then I've created a thing. So I should
Yep.
now try to do the thing with the thing.
And now the final rule: you are not allowed to make a 4-sided gap at any point during the game. So you can get up to 3 sides. You can't do 4. Nor can you close. So hypothetically, I mean, obviously we haven't done this. If we had that one there, so there's a little 3-sided gap.
Yeah.
You can't close the like that. Is the same thing, right? Because as soon as you force someone, you're forcing them to do a 4-sided one when you force them to fill.
You're gonna have a line of
Yeah.
gobbles.
Yeah, basically, not forced spots.
4 spots.
Can I just take this moment to say how well you're doing with the red line there?
Just
You've
amazing.
you've diversified your game
yeah,
strategy, your portfolio of red.
All right, look, I'm the first one to have a loot.
Oh, I talked too soon.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I've actually got a couple of gobbles there you need to think about.
you don't gobble me. So you can.
Oh, do you know what? That's an illegal move. So.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Because there's 3 yellows going.
That's okay. We'll stop filming right before that happens.
So anyway, this game goes on for ages. I eventually win, but as you can see, it's a good mixture of strategy and chance. Chances, the tiles that you get out of the bag, but you've got these 6 tiles to play with,
And you can just play it very naively and just put bits where they match. Or if you're so inclined, you can get lots of strategy at looking who's got which piece and forcing them to move.
Yeah, so it works for novices, it works for kids, it works for adults, it works for experts. It's a great game that you will keep playing for ages and ages and ages.
And if, like Steve, you've got no one else to play with, there is the solitaire version.